Thank you for the opportunity to assist with the potential sale of your property. I've prepared this video to guide you through the process in simple terms. The idea is to help you achieve the best price within the desired time frame, while at the same time minimizing stress throughout the sale. Today we will discuss the key points that cover most aspects of selling property. Choosing the right agency, how to select the best agency to sell with. Commission fees, different commissions from different agencies. Selecting the right agent, identifying what to look for in an agent. Timing your sale, when is the best time to sell your property. Preparing your property for sale, the most cost-effective and time-efficient ways to get your home ready. We will talk about sales methods, a breakdown of pros and cons of the 4 main sales methods: asking price, negotiation, tender, and auction. We'll talk about selling and buying at the same time, exploring 2 approaches to handle this approach. We will talk about the best ways to market your property, what is involved, and why it matters. We will talk about what to expect when your property is on the market, the selling process. And we will talk about avoiding the most common mistakes. I trust you will enjoy watching this video, which will provide valuable insights and answer many of your questions. And overall, I hope it will be very helpful for you. How to select the agency and why Barfoot and Thompson is your best choice. When selling your property, there is really just one key factor: choosing the agency that will deliver the highest price and within your desired time frame. To achieve this, you need an agency that brings in the largest number of quality buyers. More buyers mean more competition, a higher price, and a faster sale. Let me explain how Barfoot and Thompson stands out from other agencies. We are the only large agency which is not franchised, and this is a huge advantage for you. It means that when you sign with me, over 1,800 agents across Auckland can bring buyers to your property. This gives you unparalleled access to a massive network of agents and potential buyers, all working together to get you the best price. With more agents promoting your property, we create competition among buyers, driving up the price and helping you sell faster. All other major agencies are franchised, and they cannot offer the same. Their boundaries limit how many buyers your property can reach. Fewer buyers mean less competition, a low price, and a slower sale. Here is from my personal experience. As a top performer at Barfoot and Thompson, I have had pretty much all competitors trying to recruit me. Their main selling point was always that I would sell most of my listings myself and earn both parts of the commission, listing and selling. You see, at Barfoot and Thompson, my chances of selling your property myself are only around 30%. That's because 70% of buyers are introduced by other agents from our network. The benefit for you is that when you list with me, you get the power of teamwork. In contrast, if you list with a competitor, your success would depend mainly on just one agent. And it is clear that a single agent cannot achieve the same result as a well-coordinated team. Most people understand this simple concept, and that is why Barfoot and Thompson consistently holds around 50% market share in the Central North Shore area. Most people believe they will get a better outcome when selling with us. As a result, we sell as many homes as all other agencies combined. This also means that as a company, we have more buyers attending our open homes, buyers from our databases who could be perfect for your property. And I go even further. I actively encourage agents from other agencies to bring their buyers to my listings. On all of my listings, I clearly state, all agents from all agencies are welcome to introduce buyers. And this is just one more way I ensure you achieve an outstanding result. In summary, sign up with us and get access to over 1,800 agents, a large data buyer network, increased competition, and the best chance at selling at the highest price. With Barfoot and Thompson, you are guaranteed a smooth, successful sale. Commission is an important factor when choosing an agency, but it's essential to consider more than just the rate. At Barfoot and Thompson, our commission may not be the cheapest, but it is still much lower than that of our main competitors. On average, you could save around $3,000 on commission when selling your home. This is a substantial amount, and it could effectively cover your marketing costs, meaning you essentially get free marketing when you sell with us. I've heard that other agencies, if you negotiate with them, may offer a commission discount down to the Barfoot and Thompson rate. But is it really a discount when our commission is already set lower from the very start? However, even if a competitor matches our commission, you will still miss out on the extra value we offer. With over 1,800 agents and a large buyer database which comes with these agents, our company provides a level of teamwork and buyer exposure that no other agency can match. Selling with us means you are more likely to achieve the best price. So, why risk selling for less with someone else? In short, when you choose Barfoot and Thompson, you are getting more than just a competitive commission. You are also getting the support of a large, well-coordinated team focused on achieving the best price for you. And this is something no competitor can offer, whether their commission is higher or lower. Choosing the right agent is one of the most important decisions you will make when selling your property. Let me share the key qualities to look for in an agent and explain why I'm the ideal choice to help you achieve the best outcome. First, you need an agent with real experience, not just in real estate, but in life in general. Over the past decade, I've built a solid career in real estate. My background in commerce, engineering, and advertising gives me a unique edge. These experiences allow me to navigate complex situations, handle tough negotiations, market your property effectively, and connect easily with people from different backgrounds. Next, you need an agent with a proven track record of success. I am proud to be consistently ranked in the top 5 to 10% of over 1,800 agents in Barfoot and Thompson. I've sold hundreds of homes, delivering outstanding results and often exceeding expectations. Then local knowledge is another critical factor. I specialize in Auckland's North Shore, focusing on areas like Glenfield, Bayview, Beach Haven, Birkdale, Hillcrest, and Totterville. I know what buyers are looking for in these neighborhoods, and that local insight helps me position your property to achieve exceptional results. Now, the size of an agent's database also matters. I maintain a personal database of over 5,000 potential buyers. Once your listing goes live, I will actively promote it to this audience. This increases your property's exposure and attracts more buyers who are likely to fall in love with your place. Now, I am part of Barfoot and Thompson, which means your property will be promoted by over 1,800 agents across Auckland. And this is a key advantage. Unlike franchised agencies that can create barriers between agents, we work together to create competition among buyers and drive your sales price up. With me, you get the power of a very large team working for you. I understand that selling your home can be a stressful experience. So, my goal is to make the process as smooth as possible. I will always be your first point of contact, and I will keep you informed every step of the way. I will provide you with clear updates and honest advice so that you always know what is happening. For me, it's not just about selling your property, it's about achieving a result that makes you genuinely happy. I'm committed to going above and beyond to ensure that you are thrilled with the outcome. In summary, with my experience, local knowledge, access to the Barfoot and Thompson network, and thousands of buyers, I will ensure your property gets maximum exposure and the best result. I am committed to clear communication, honest advice, and making the process smooth and successful for you. The best time to sell your property depends on several factors. Let's go through them. First, your personal circumstances. The right time to sell is when it works for you. If you need to sell now, then now is the best time for you. Next, consider the condition of your property. If it is in great shape, you can market it at any time. But if it needs some tidy ups or repair work, it's better to wait until everything is ready. A well-presented property always makes a better impression. Seasonality also plays a role. Spring, from September to November, is a great time to sell. The weather is improving, the gardens are blooming, and buyers are more active. Autumn, from February to May. It's another peak season. Buyers are back in the market after the summer holidays, and the weather is still at its best. Winter, from June to August, generally a quieter time in real estate. However, even with fewer buyers, there are also fewer houses for sale. And this balance often makes winter just as good a time to sell as spring or autumn. The exception would be properties which either have a swimming pool or are surrounded by trees that block sunlight. Those properties are better sold in summer when it's hot and sunny. The Christmas period from mid-December to mid-January is not an ideal time to sell. People are busy with gifts, summer holidays, and market activity slows down. Now, there is a unique window of opportunity from mid-January to mid-February. Many vendors wait until late February to list their properties, and so if you start advertising in the second half of January, you will face less competition but still have plenty of active buyers. To sum up, the best time to sell is when you're ready. If possible, take the time to do small repairs and tidy ups first. Any time of the year is good for selling, except during the Christmas period. Proper preparation can make quite a difference. By presenting your property well, you will attract more interest and as a result, you will achieve a better price. Let's talk about a few key steps to get your home ready for the market. Renovate or not? Many vendors wonder if they should renovate before selling. Well, major renovations are usually not worth it. You might sell for more, but you are unlikely to recover the cost of renovations. Also, buyers often prefer to add their own touch, and some of them would consider an opportunity to add value as a wow factor. So, focus on tidying up and making small repairs. Aim for a consistent style throughout the house. Fix anything that stands out as below the average to match the overall condition. A little side note, please do not water blast monolithic plaster cladding. If your home has plaster cladding, avoid water blasting just before putting the house on the market. You see, high pressure can push water into small invisible cracks, and then later on, when buyers order building inspection, there is a possibility of high moisture readings in many places. We don't want that, of course. Instead of water blasting, use a gentle wash and brushing to freshen up the exterior. Now, building inspection or not. Usually, you don't need a building inspection before selling. Leave it to the purchaser. Most issues are already known to you anyway. However, If your house has plastic cladding, yes, it's a good idea to get a moisture report. If the report shows any high moisture problems, it's best to address them before putting your house on the market. Now, decluttering is one of the easiest and most cost-effective ways to prepare. Buyers need to see space and the potential of each room. Clear out unnecessary items and tidy storage areas. A full garage is usually fine, but if it is already crowded, then consider renting a locker. Or just get rid of some furniture and items which you won't need in your new place. Decluttering makes moving houses easier later on. Now depersonalize. Consider removing personal items like many family photos or unique decor. Buyers need to imagine themselves living in the home. However, a few family photos can add warmth and make sure the home feels filled with love. Try to strike a balance between neutral and inviting. Let's talk about staging. If you are selling a vacant, empty house, then consider staging. Hire a company to set up simple furniture and decorations. You see people buy homes based on emotion. An empty house can feel like a cold, empty box rather than a welcoming home. The money spent on staging will be returned to you tenfold through a better price. Now, add small finishing touches. Use fresh flowers, a bowl of fruit, ensure the house smells nice, open curtains to let in the natural light, and check all lights are working. So in summary, preparing your home for sale is about creating a space that feels welcoming and full of potential. Focus on tidying up, making small repairs, and presenting a clean, neutral space. If you need help, I am here to guide you. Together, we'll make sure your property stands out and achieves the best possible result. When it comes to selling your property, there are 4 main methods to choose from. These are asking price, negotiation, tender, and auction. Each has its own advantages and disadvantages. The right choice depends on your property, market conditions, and your personal goals. Let me explain each one in detail. The first method is asking price. With this approach, you set a fixed price for your property. Buyers decide whether they are willing to pay that amount or make an offer close to it. The main advantage of an asking price is clarity. Buyers know exactly what you're expecting. This can encourage immediate offers if the price feels right for them. This method is particularly effective when the market is stable and there is a good understanding of your property's value. However, there is a downside. If the asking price is set too low, you might undersell your property, and we don't want that. But if the asking price is set too high, it may deter interest. Buyers may either not come to open homes at all, or they may come in small numbers, look, turn around, and walk away, and you'll never see them again. You can always adjust the asking price down, but usually you do not get back those first few buyers, and they are often the best buyers. Buyers coming in later are not the same, and they tend to offer lower prices. The second method is negotiation. In this case, you list your property without a set price. Buyers make offers and you negotiate to find an agreement that works for both parties. The benefit of negotiation is flexibility. This selling option can be especially helpful if your property has unique features that are hard to price. The disadvantage of this method is that buyers often find the lack of a clear price indication frustrating. This usually leads to few inquiries and ultimately an inferior price. Next, we have the tender process. With this method, buyers submit their best offers in writing by set deadline. The offers can be conditional. All offers from all agents are collected, summarized, and presented to you by our branch manager. You can choose to accept, decline, or negotiate with one or more buyers. Tenders are ideal for properties in high demand. For example, houses suitable for first home buyers or for properties with unique features. The tender process creates a sense of urgency and competition among buyers. As a result, it can generate strong offers. The downside is that some buyers may be hesitant to participate. This is because they don't know what others are offering. However, this situation is very uncommon. If your property is conditionally sold after the tender deadline, we will continue with open homes and advertising until the agreement becomes unconditional and the deposit is paid. If you don't accept any of the tender offers, we will switch to the asking price or negotiation method and continue marketing your property until it is sold for a price you are happy with. Finally, there is the auction method. This is a public sale where buyers bid against each other. The property is sold to the highest bidder, provided the reserve price is met. Auctions are typically conducted on a set date, either on site or in a dedicated auction room. The biggest advantage of an auction is it creates urgency and competition. Buyers know they need to act quickly, which can lead to higher bids. Another benefit is transparency. Buyers can see the competition and adjust their bids up accordingly. Auctions also provide a clear timeline, with the sale typically finalized on the auction day. However, auctions are not for everyone. The intense nature can deter some buyers, while the auction method can be great for more expensive houses, might not work as well for cheaper ones. For example, first home buyers may struggle to get approved by their banks to bid unconditionally, unless they spend substantial money on a building inspection and a registered valuation upfront. Similar to the tender process, if your property is not sold at the auction, we will switch to the asking price or negotiation method and continue marketing the property until it is sold for a price you are happy with. In summary, each method has its pros and cons. An asking price provides clarity but can limit flexibility. Negotiation offers room for discussion, but it requires careful handling. Tender creates competition, but may feel restrictive to some buyers. Auctions build excitement and urgency, but may not suit for every property or buyer. Ultimately, the best method depends on your property, the market conditions, and your personal preferences. My role is to help you understand these factors. Together, we will choose the approach that will give you the best chance of achieving your goals. Selling your current home and buying a new one at the same time can seem challenging, but with a bit of planning, it can be done smoothly. You can move from one house to another in a single move. The first step is deciding which is more important for you. Is it finding the perfect new home or ensuring your current one is sold? This priority will shape your approach. If the new house is the key focus and you have very specific needs, say you are looking for a unique property that doesn't come on the market often, then it's best to focus on finding that new house first. Once you find it, you can negotiate a long settlement period. It should be long enough to give you sufficient time to sell your current home without feeling rushed. On the other hand, if the new house you have in mind is more ordinary and readily available, if it is a house you can find relatively easy, then it is smarter to sell your current home first. Negotiate a long settlement period on the sale. Again, it should be long enough to give you time to find your new home. so that there is no pressure of needing to move out immediately. The key to this process is timing and flexibility. Long settlements on either side allow you the breathing room to coordinate the buying and the selling process easily. Finally, having a trusted real estate agent to guide you through this process is very helpful. I can help you negotiate the terms of both transactions to align perfectly, and you can avoid renting in between and make a smooth, stress-free transition from your current home to your new one. In summary, I have never had a client renting in between selling and buying a house, unless it was their choice from the very start. We will ensure the best price for your current house and a seamless transition for you too. Effective marketing is crucial for attracting more and higher quality buyers. We have created a comprehensive yet affordable marketing program. It includes high quality photos, beautiful open home flyers, and full internet coverage, including on Asian social networks. To get the best results, we partner with a world-leading Swedish company specializing in photo processing technology. They handle our photography and panoramic shots. They create both 2- and 3-dimensional floor plans for your house. A very special virtual home styling feature allows potential buyers interact with your property's floor plan. They can add and move furniture to see how it will fit in the space. With the Platinum package, your property will get maximum exposure on key platforms like TradeMe and Homes.co.nz. These are the primary source of leads for our open homes. Your listing will also appear on all major property sites, including OneRoof, Real Estate, and Home Garden. My business partner, Lily Wang, will promote your listing across 3 major Asian social platforms, including WeChat. We'll also offer a professional property video, including drone footage. If we boost the video on YouTube and Facebook, we can sometimes achieve over 10,000 views. As part of your marketing campaign, I will promote your listing to my extensive database of over 5,000 potential buyers, encouraging them to attend our open homes and fall in love with your place. Additionally, your listing will be shared with over 1,800 agents at Barfoot and Thompson, who will promote it to their buyer networks. In summary, listing with us means you will benefit from an affordable, high-quality marketing campaign designed to attract serious buyers. This includes exposure across the internet, social media, including Asian networks, and my personal database, and the largest in Auckland, Barfoot and Thompson agent network. Truly, this is the marketing campaign your property deserves. The first step in the process is to sign the agency agreement and provide your ID and proof of address for AML, or anti-money laundering compliance. This is a legal requirement in New Zealand, and once it's taken care of, we can move forward. We will map out a timeline. This includes scheduling professional photos and deciding when your property will officially go on the market. If we are using a tender or auction method, we will also lock in the date and the time for the auction or tender closing, as well as the settlement dates. From there, we will draft the listing text and create open home flyers. You will have the opportunity to review them and share your thoughts. Your input is incredibly valuable. After all, no one knows your home better than you do. Together, we will ensure the listing highlights the property's best features. Once your property is live on the internet, we will hold on open homes on Saturdays and Sundays. Each will run for 30 minutes, a duration that has proven to be optimal. We will agree on the time with you, and I'll take care of the rest. I personally conduct all of my open homes because I genuinely enjoy meeting buyers and engaging with them. Before each open home, I turn on all the lights to make the space feel brighter and more inviting. I also bring a speaker to play relaxing and uplifting music, which helps create a positive and welcoming atmosphere. To protect your floors and keep the home tidy, I place a branded doormat at the entrance to remind visitors to remove their shoes. After each weekend, I will provide you with an update via text or email, letting you know how many people attended the open homes. Follow-up is the key part of the process, and I personally reach out to every visitor. I send them an email with the property documents and encourage them to ask questions or consider making an offer. I also follow up with phone calls, which help me understand their needs and find ways to assist them in purchasing your property. The feedback we gather during the follow-ups is incredibly useful. It helps you set a reserve price for an auction or determine what to expect when the tender deadline approaches. I do ask for your patience during this process, as some buyers take multiple attempts to reach. I typically send you a detailed feedback report by Thursday or Friday the next week. One feature I found to be especially effective is a vendor letter to potential buyers. This is a personal note from you which highlights what makes your home and neighborhood special. You can choose to approach it emotionally or with a logical list of features. The letter offers a unique opportunity to connect with buyers. I'll provide examples to guide you, but your voice is what will make it truly impactful. Once your property is unconditionally sold, we will handle the deposit collection. A few days before settlement, we will arrange a final inspection with the purchaser to ensure everything is in order before the handover. In summary, selling your property is a journey, and my goal is to make it as smooth and stress-free as possible for you. Every step of the way, I will be your main point of contact. I'll do your open homes and follow-up calls. I'll be here to guide you and ensure we achieve the best possible result. Selling a property is a significant decision, and mistakes can be very costly. Let's talk about several common mistakes that vendors often make, which can seriously affect the sale price. One common misconception is the belief that you must select an Asian agent to sell your property. 10 years ago, this might have made sense because many newly arrived Chinese buyers had limited English. But times have changed. For many years, foreign buyers have not been allowed to purchase residential property in New Zealand. Only New Zealand residents, Singaporeans, and Australians are permitted to buy here. So the Asian buyers you see at open homes today are long-term residents who speak English well. So choosing your agent based on ethnicity or language is no longer a necessary consideration. Another mistake is believing you must choose the most popular agent in the area, the one with the largest number of listings. While these agents often have strong reputations and impressive marketing campaigns, their personal involvement in your sale might be extremely minimal. They have to delegate most tasks to less experienced associates. Those associates may have only a few months of real estate experience. This can result in inferior service to you and ultimately a poor outcome. I've heard this feedback from vendors time and time again. Now, some sellers make the mistake of seeing many agents and signing up with the last agent they meet. Those who interview multiple agents often start with the most skilled, but by the time they meet the final agent, they're often tired and just want the selection process to be over. Unfortunately, this can lead to signing up with someone less competent simply because they happen to be the last ones through the door. Now, choosing an agent based on a commission discount is another pitfall. Think for yourself. If an agent cannot confidently defend their commission, how will they negotiate the best price for your property when facing a tough buyer? The small savings you gain on commission could easily be overweighed by the discount they will accept on your sale price. As the saying goes, if you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Some sellers are drawn to the agent who provides the highest appraisal for their property. And it's easy for agents to buy the listing by inflating the expected selling price. But what happens next? The property sits on the market with no offers, and the agent starts pushing for price reductions. Do you really want to work with someone who is willing to mislead you from the start? Another mistake is failing to present the property in the best light. Some sellers underestimate the importance of staging, decluttering, or completing minor repairs and tidy-ups. Buyers very often make emotional decisions within moments of entering a home. A well-presented property can create a lasting impression and attract higher offers. Neglecting to invest in quality marketing. It's another common and costly mistake. Cutting corners on photography, advertising, and online exposure limits the reach of your listing. In today's digital age, buyers often decide whether to view a property or not based solely on what they see online. Your safety and the security of your home are incredibly important to us. That is why we use a state-of-the-art electronic lockbox to store your keys. Barfoot and Thompson is the only real estate company in New Zealand to invest and use these sophisticated lockboxes, which are commonly used in the USA. As you can see, the lockbox is robust and secure, and only Barfoot and Thompson agents can access it. We use a secure app on our phones, and each agent is assigned a unique code that updates daily. If an agent leaves the company, their code is instantly deactivated and they can no longer access the lockbox. Every time the lockbox is open, it records the exact time and the name of the agent who accessed it. This information is automatically transferred via Bluetooth and the internet, and if there is ever an issue, we can quickly address it. This accountability encourages our agents to be extra careful when showing your home, whether it is double checking the doors, turning off lights, or respecting other details that matter to you. In summary, at every step of the process, we aim to stay at the forefront of innovation to ensure the sale of your home is as smooth and stress-free as possible.